Okay, for this exercise, we're gonna work on our end range cervical spine extension strength by doing some lift-offs in our end range extension. With this, if your neck is hypermobile like mine, you probably have the tendency to hinge at a certain point in your neck. And for me, it's like right here-ish, where if someone were to tell me to look back, I can like plop my neck back, and maybe you can see this, but I can definitely feel it, where like a lot of the movement is happening at like this level of my cervical spine, and there's not really any muscle tone happening. Like I can like poke the back part of my neck and it's literally like jelly. Ideally, we are using like our muscles to help us get into positions, not just using our like ligaments and our like passive range of motion that we tend to have a lot of in our cervical spine. So the difference, and hopefully you can see this, I can definitely like feel a difference when I do this. When I think of really using the muscles in the back of my neck, there's less range of motion, but more control happening. And not arching my rib cage, but less range of motion, but I can actually feel like my muscles in the back part of my neck like activating, engaging to help me move my head back. So less flop with this, more muscle engagement. For this exercise, we're going to be on our stomachs, and I'm going to take my mic off so hopefully it's not going to squish. There's different levels of like stacking that we're going to do, which is why I have some books and a yoga block off to the side, but I'll show you the lowest level and then build up to the higher level. So we're going to lay on our stomach. We are going to look up. Once again, think like kind of a long neck, chin just barely above the yoga mat. And I'm going to squeeze the back part of my neck and hold. And then come back down. We're going to think engage, 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 lift off, and then come back down. I could make this look like I could go farther if I like push my elbows into the ground, or if I like squeeze my shoulder blades together and like kind of compensate to make it feel like I'm lifting my neck. But the goal is to have this exercise happen by activating the muscles on the back part of our upper thoracic spine that run all the way up the back part of our neck and connect onto the base of our skull. So we're going to think like muscle, 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 and then lift up and hold. The next level would be for us to grab a book, and we're going to put our chin on it. Same thing. We're going to look up, engage the back part of our thoracic spine and cervical spine. I feel like a little bit of a stretch in the front part because this part is lengthening, and then feeling my back of my neck muscles work. And for me, this is like a little bit too low because you can tell that my chin is like not staying on the book. That's what all of these are for, is like your neck is going to be different than my neck, and so how high this needs to be for you to get to your cervical end range is something that you will have to experiment with. Once again, I'm not using my upper traps, I'm not squeezing my shoulder blades together, I'm not pushing my elbows into the ground to make it look like I can look up. I want the back part of my neck to be where I feel this, and so we're gonna look up, and then we're gonna think long neck, lift, and hold. And even this like is like a little bit too low. So you can stack stuff up as high as you need to. I probably need to like split the difference for this so that you can find a point where you're in like your end range extension, and then feel the back part of your neck working, and then hold.